Hunt for Wolverine Adamantium Agenda Issue 2 sees the aftermath of the Tribeca bombing and Wolverine being saved by Iron Man, who luckily Tony is piloting remotely as the confused Wolverine stabs the armor through the head. Because of his death experience, Logan asks Tony what he would have done if he actually did die, especially since his body would be a hot commodity to mad scientists or people who want to use him for nefarious purposes. Logan has Tony promise to protect him from anyone getting his body when he dies. In the present, Jessica and Luke aren't happy the auction is trying to sell off their daughter's DNA sequence. Tony quells their concerns as no one actually wants to bid on it, thinking it's just some kid's DNA. Tony ends up buying the files for them, and while he and Spider-Man geek over the next item, one of the first computers ever made, Jessica tells them to focus, as does one of the masked villains in the room. Afterwards, Tony is taken back to the waiting room after he is done bidding, and Tony asks the auction leader about wanting something else, specifically the DNA sequence to Wolverine, which the boss seemingly has and wants $6 million for. Spider-Man's spider sense triggers as Mr. Sinister arrives to kill the auction leader. He is stopped by Peter, but the blast blows a hole in the submarine, which begins to flood. The heroes all get separated in the water, and Spider-Man webs Luke to the hole, sealing it closed for now with his body. As Sinister and the auction leader fight, Tony tries to stop them, getting Sinister to put him down, but he won't. One of the villains arrives and helps Tony, and upon removing her helmet is revealed to be Laura Kinney, the all-new Wolverine, who cuts Mr. Sinister's arm off and gets him to stop his attack. Hunt for Wolverine Adamantium Agenda Issue 2 was another action-packed issue that was really cool, but didn't really forward the team's hunt for Wolverine. So far, this book has been really the only book that hasn't focused on finding Wolverine directly, but showing his effect on the characters he was on a team with and how they are all friends who care for one another very deeply. Laura's arrival is finally happening and kind of a given since Tom King is writing this, and maybe now with her involved in the story it will pick up and we will get to see more hunting for Wolverine start to happen. I'm going to give this issue an 8 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans, including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the book depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.